Welcome inside our San Francisco studios. It's Football Weekly, the digital edition. Nick Aliotti, Rick Neuheisel, Mike Yam with you. Those logos, those are maybe two of the most significant programs that we have in the Pac-12 Conference. And in week number 2, they're going head-to-head. It's USC and Stanford on the farm. How does USC pull off a road victory, Rick?
It's going to be one of those rock'em sock'em games, Coach Aliotti. I cannot wait for this football game. USC looked absolutely outstanding in week 1 in the new Sark era. They were full speed in their new high-tempo spread offense. Lots of big-time weapons. Juju Smith, Adoree Jackson making significant contributions. First time wearing the Trojan uniform. And defensively, I thought they looked pretty darn good, too. Obviously, you wonder about Josh Shaw's absence when you're playing Ty Montgomery and company. Imagine that Devin Kajus will be back this week for Stanford. This sets up to be a heavyweight battle. I think the Trojans, though, have a chance to do it if they'll play, again, up-tempo offense. Remember, last year, Sark at Washington, 489 yards, the most that Stanford gave up all last year. And throw in a little bit of conflict amongst the head coaches, you got all the makings of a classic.
I can't wait for this game. 12:30, I won't miss a snap, Rick and Mike. I'm looking forward to this game. I think that SC played a clean game on Saturday against Fresno State. We all know what Stanford's about. I think it's going to come down to the trenches, who controls the line of scrimmage and therefore controls the tempo of the game by moving the chains, making first downs, converting on third downs, wins the game.
That trench warfare, a little bit of a question mark for SC, and that two true freshmen are going to start for the Trojans on Saturday. When you play the likes of the Stanford defensive line, that's a tall order.
Nick, in terms of the timing of the game, and the two of you guys know what it's like to deal with this. When you have a big game so earlier in the season, does that play into the hands of one team in particular in this matchup, knowing how significant it is?
Well, I don't know if it does, but in this case, it might play in the hands of SC because they're thin in numbers, they're healthy, they're fresh. In a normal year where you both have 85 scholarships, probably not. But this year, I think it does play in the hands of USC.
If you had an inexperienced quarterback, you'd be a little concerned if you had. But I think both these guys have played enough football, and certainly Cody Kessler will look good in the new system such that you don't think it's an issue.
But for everything that's happening around the conference, all you have to do is check us out on Twitter at Pac-12 Networks or on Pac-12.com.